Alright. It is time for Darkstone. So, welcome in anybody and everybody who is here. We're trying something that's maybe a little bit less well known. At least I know it a lot less. Which is Darkstone. And Darkstone is going to be, it's like, well, what is this game? And it's an RPG / action RPG. I don't know 100% what to expect, but it made it onto the list somehow, and we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. So, we had a good time yesterday with System Shock 2. I'm going to turn the audio down here a little bit. There we go. And we will see what we can see about this game. So, as always, we will be starting by reading the manual, or at least reading some of the manual. We're looking at about 60 pages here, so it's a bit big for reading the whole thing out, but let's take a look. Warning to owners of projection televisions. Epilepsy risk. Okay. The land of Uma. But I'm not gambling on the horses. Okay, installation about playing what the menus are. Okay, alright. Appendices. Okay, so of the like 60 pages, starting at about 37, it's appendix stuff, which is just full-on lookups. Forward, still pictures or images may cause permanent picture tube damage or mark the phosphor of the CRT. Avoid repeated or extended use of video games on large screen projectile televisions. Maybe this wouldn't be a problem if your entire thing weren't a static image. Have you thought of that? Like, this makes me suspicious. You mean that while I am playing your game, there's gonna be still images for extended a period of time while I am playing your game, long enough that it's gonna cause image burn-in on a CRT. That's not a good sign. Maybe I've played too many games, or too many good games, and it's time for me to get a stinker. Guess I didn't curate my list well enough. So we have an epilepsy warning, okay. Don't stand too close to the screen. So, as we can see, since it's talking about televisions and standing too close to screens, this is a port of a, I believe, PlayStation game. Avoid playing if you are tired or have not had much sleep. Why? Like, is this the game will keep you from sleeping? Or is this something else? Well lit. Rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes per hour while playing a video game. I'm not sure if you understand how the math on that works out, but resting 15 minutes an hour while playing a video game, that's a quarter of an hour. You really don't want people playing your game that much, with the warning against CRT burn-in and telling people to take 10 to 15 minute breaks every hour. Alright, history. The land of Uma. Well, they're horses, they're girls, they're horse girls, they're idols. They run and sing and dance and go to glue factories, I guess? I don't know. I haven't played Uma Musume. I am aware of it, but I do not know the finer details. Besides that, there is a loser who everyone loves because she tries her best even when she loses. Let's see. Today you are called upon to play a vital role in the future of our universe. Oh, well. Your hearts burn with fire which the darkness cannot quench, for you are the pure of heart, who is destined to fight evil. Now, unfortunately, these are only capitalizing the first letter of the word. We're not going full, like, Nintendo level Final Fantasy 1, where all the keywords are in all caps. So, let's see. Also, I do love some of these older games for the jank, and here we have jank right from the get-go in the manual, in that you can see that it was scanned not super well. Like, you can see the words on the back side of this page from where it was scanned. It, like, picked it up through the paper. So, we have low-quality scans. We'll see how the game itself ends up going. Okay, we have backstory, Lore of Darkness, okay. Age of Harmony, following the Age of Darkness, got it. And I am the being with that wicked heart, the chosen one of death. I am Drak. And I will spread my cover of darkness over this golden age. An era so wrecked and lackluster compared to the Age of Darkness that it is about to dawn. I used to be one of campus monks. Okay, alright. Why is it in the first name? Drak. Alright, so we've got backstory. Cool. Installation. These are always fun to see how things have advanced. Alright. Windows 95 or 98. Cool. Pentium 233 megahertz. Very nice. It wants a 3 meg graphics card. And 175 megs of disk space. 32 megs of RAM. Okay. And DirectX, which comes with the CD that you can install it with. Let's see, multiplayer mode. It does support both internet and LAN multiplayer mode. I wonder how many games nowadays actually support LAN multiplayer. Like, so much stuff is online only. And I don't do a whole lot of multiplayer games, so maybe they do support it and I'm just like not hip to it. But obviously there are like console and fighting games that support like couch co-op, like you both plug your controller into the same thing and you play. And there's online play, but like LAN play, like Ethernet cable LAN play, I don't know how much is supported. Or whether like at a quote-unquote LAN, what actually happens is it's server play, but you know, they just have a server running locally that everyone plugs into. Which seems viable. Disk preparation. Why is this so technical? Like talking about CRT burn-in, and now it's like, before you install any software, it is critical that your hard drive be in proper working order. We recommend running ScanDisk and Disk Defragmenter. ScanDisk searches your hard drive for any lost allocation units, as well as cross-linked files and directories. Disk Defragmenter ensures that your data is stored properly. Failure to verify this may result in corrupt data. It's like they're trying to blame the fact that their game has awful performance on people not defragmenting their drives. Like, we said in the directions you should defrag your disk first. That must be the problem. It can't be anything wrong with our implementation and our caching solutions and how we store things. It's gotta be the disk defragmenting. DirectX installation notes, yeah, we don't care. Installation already installed. Don't care too much. Troubleshooting, okay. This section of the manual outlines the basic principles of Darkstone. If you are already quite familiar with this type of role-playing game, you can proceed to the next section, Playing Darkstone. Note, if you wish to quickly find the definition of one of the key terms and expressions used in this game, displayed in italics in the text, please refer to the glossary at the back of the manual. Okay, cool. The aim of Darkstone is to complete a number of quests. You should recover the 7 crystals to recreate the Time Orb. Alright, so Time Orb is capitalized, but 7 crystals isn't. Sure, I guess they just don't matter. 7 crystals, lowercase. Time Orb, uppercase. Which is the only means of being able to defeat the infamous Drak. We were flung forward into the future, and only we can find a way to travel back to the Time Orb to defeat the evil that is a Drak. In order to achieve this objective, you have to destroy all your enemies and learn to survive in hostile regions and in the depths of dark mazes. But there is more to this than meets the eye. It isn't simply a matter of making your way through these places, brutally exterminating anything that moves en route. And like that, you've lost me. What do you mean I can't just blindly murder everything on my way to victory? Classes and attributes. Alright, to play the game, you have to choose one of several characters belonging to different classes. Warriors, wizards, thieves, and priests. The class your character belongs to determines his strengths and weaknesses. For example, Warrior's main asset is his physical strength, whereas the wizard relies more on his extensive knowledge of magic. Therefore, the former would overwhelm his opponent best in direct combat, while the latter would rather keep his distance and cast spells. These varied attributes are integrated into the game by defining, at the start of the game, a set of 4 attributes: strength, vitality, dexterity, and magic. Each of these attributes is allocated a number of points, which varies depending on the class. The higher the number of points allotted, not allocated, they're synonyms, to the attribute, the greater the influence this attribute will have on the character's actions. The game therefore begins with the members of each class possessing the following 4... Okay, yes. Experience level, I am aware of what experience does, I am aware of how leveling up works. Life, mana, and food, okay. 3 attributes which are closely monitored during the game. These are their life level, their mana level, and food level, which I'm... Physical energy, so it's a stamina bar? The character's life level can be reduced in combat, and his mana level can fall through casting spells. The food level can drop in relation to the amount of physical effort extended. If you don't have vital energy, you will die. If you don't have mana, you won't be able to use any magic. And if you don't have a bite to eat, your character will simply get weak and die. Okay, alright, so we have a punishing stamina system. We'll see how that works for us. Fortunately, while going through the mazes, you will be able to find vital supplies to restore your life levels. You will also notice that your character's mana level will rise again automatically at regular intervals during the game. Alright, so we have mana regeneration, so that's good. The town. You begin the game in the town, which is a populated area harboring no enemies. Excellent. You can buy and sell arms, as well as magic spellbooks, scrolls, potions, and food. You will have to be quite discerning in how to best spend your money to ensure that you are fully prepared for what comes next. Alright, so we go out, we explore, we do stuff. Moving around, you move your character around using the mouse only. Cool, no WASD movement, just clicking. Engaging in combat. You are likely to encounter numerous ruthless enemies on your journey. You should, therefore, choose your weapons wisely. Some types of weapons, such as swords, are intended for close combat, whereas others, such as bows, are extended for ranged attacks. Don't tell me what to do, game. I want to throw my sword and stab them with arrows, and then beat them with the bow. Why won't you let me do that, game? Why are you railroading me? Okay. Choosing the right weapons to deal with these creatures threatening you means that you've already achieved your first milestone on the path to victory. Alright, left click on things to attack them. Okay. General menu. New game, load game, configuration, audio stuff. Cool. Shadows, reflections, textures, filtering, dithering, and subtitles. So we're actually getting to the point that we get real graphical options for things like shadows and reflections. Is that how you spell reflections? That's reflex as in I have good reflexes. But not reflex as in reflective, which is spelled with a C. I choose to believe this is now a breed of alien, or a species of alien. They are the Reflexions. They have very high reflexes. Confirmation of actions in shops, credits, endgame, okay. Continue, restart in town, save game, load game. All very standard. Creating characters. Is it all? You know what? I'm going to skip ahead to... It said that there is a set of keybinds here in the glossary. Or not glossary. Okay. Here we go. Number keys. Select something. B, Book of Spells. Enter open message window. Ah, that's right. We have multiplayer. So enter to open that. Escape. Quickly return to the game and close all menus. Ah, excellent. Spacebar. Wait. F1 through F4 are use objects on the second character's belt, and the first character's belt is F5 through F8? Okay, F9 and 10 to toggle camera mode. F9 through 12 for camera modes. Arrow keys for camera rotation. G to enable or disable solo mode, which probably shouldn't matter because we're not playing online. H for history, I for inventory, tab for map. We can change characters. Do we have a party here? Alright, screw it. We've read enough. We browsed over things briefly. And shift attack to attack without moving. Excellent. And right click to throw, activate an object, read letters and spellbooks. Cool. Alright. Time has come. For Darkstone. Got it? We got it. Okay. New game. 1 player. Create a character. Alright, we have warrior, we have Amazon, we have wizard, we have sorceress, we have assassin, we have thief. Alright, so thief and assassin have the same stats. They're both dex, they're both specialists in long-range combat. But I guess they get different skills. Wizard and sorceress, again, are the same in that... How different are these? Are these just gender swaps, or is there something different between them? Because they have different descriptions, obviously. She draws her energy from nature. Alright, we'll be a wizard. Aha! We create multiple characters. This is why we have multiple, trying... Assassin. We'll just call him Assassin. Oh, I guess I only have 6 characters. What a shame. I only have 6 characters to put in here, so we're just gonna have to call him Ass. But we'll go in solo. Difficulty level. Oh, interesting. So I wonder if this is similar to, like, the different tiers in Diablo. Like, but then you would, like, beat the game, and then it starts you over in Cruel, and then Merciless, or Hell, or whatever the order was. Quest list. Standard?
Drak is back. His own brothers, the disciples of Caliber, the ones who banished him, will they... Or, to speak to a character, left-click on him.
Okay.
Welcome. I am very happy to see you again after all these years. I heard the sad news. Here, things have gone from bad to worse since your departure. Lord Drak's armies terrorize the people with their savage raids, and no one... But I am wasting your time. If you want, my good-for-nothing colleague can show you around town. You are bound to find that it has changed a lot since you were a child. Do not hesitate to come and see me from time to time if you need information.
So I didn't hit anything. Like, the audio just keeps cutting off, like, before they finish. Like, the first one I think I accidentally clicked, but the fact that he got cut off midway through saying information is, something. Configuration. Options. Game's a little loud. So we'll drop the master volume. Right. Mouse wheel scrolls through the spells. See locations you already visited. Terrace. Okay.
Follow me. I'm going to show you around our town.
Okay.
This is Gunther's shop, our blacksmith. Here, you can buy new equipment or sell your old weapons. You can also have your kit repaired or improved. Have a look around.
Come in, come in. Here you will find the best range of quality equipment and more. Your enemies won't know what's hit them. All this for the best prices you'll find on the market.
Oh, interesting. I guess it's completely typed. What do I have? I have a scepter that does 1 to 2 damage, which I could get another one. I can get a hat. How much gold do I have? 1,500? Alright. We spent all of our money buying that.
Come in, come in.
Gunther is a good blacksmith, but he is a businessman. To trade with him, it is worth having business skills. Good. Come with me. I'm going to introduce you to Madame Irma.
Okay.
For no charge, Irma heals anyone who comes to see her. She
Good to know.
also knows how to remove curses from objects. Once you've met her,
Hello.
Healing, spell reversal, magic and black magic. Irma is at your service.
I identify.
Healing, spell reversal, magic.
We already did that.
dear Madame Irma, what would we do without her? Follow me. There's someone I want to introduce you to.
I wonder how
This
much
is
I'm going to
Perry's
need to
Tavern.
move around the
You'll
camera.
find everything you need to feed yourself during your adventures. Perry also rents rooms to travellers. Go and speak to him. I'll wait here.
Okay.
Come in, my friend. Everything here has been designed to aid the comfort of weary warriors. You will feel pampered.
Ah, food, yes. We have an apple and a little bit of gold. How much gold do we have? 150. I will get a second apple.
Most adventurers forget that they have to eat. Remember to go to Perry's regularly to get supplies. Now, follow me.
All right, I'll follow you more.
If you find a lot of money during your adventures, it is better if you deposit it at the bank.
Why?
Here is our banker. You can trust him. Larzak has never run off with the money. Come back to see me after you have spoken with him.
Good morning. Friends are always welcome here. You can make a good investment here. We have the experience and guarantee your investments will prosper.
His name is literally Larsak the Usurer. Usury is a crime. Sin? Essentially, it is... It's like Larsak, the payday loan vendor. Larsak, the fraud. Larsak, the... It's like... This is charging ridiculous amounts of interest. It's like Larsak, the loan shark. Why would I trust a guy who has that in his name? Bank
Can I ask how much gold you want to deposit?
I don't have any.
Good. Now let's go to see Master Elmeric.
Okay.
In our magic shop, you'll find anything to do with magic. Scrolls, spellbooks, potions, etc. Master Elmeric can also recharge the mana of certain objects. Every self-respecting magician should know about Elmeric's shop. Go and see him. I'll wait here.
Good morning, my lord. Here you'll find some potions, spells, and occult powers. Make your choice.
Alright, so we have teleportation scrolls. We have identify scroll, or a spark scroll. Spellbook, healing, antidote, magic door, berserker, and reflections.
You have learnt a new spell.
Alright.
We have also...
Oh.
Master Dawson knows everything about everything. He really is someone every adventurer should know. Go and see him. I'll wait for you here.
So, is he a lore master, or does he give, like, quests? Like, what is his function in game?
I can teach you the following disciplines.
Ah, I see. So he's how we... I don't know what the use of these skills is, but okay.
Do not be surprised if Dawson sometimes does not want to teach you anything else. Each lesson must be followed by a practice period. Come back to see him after you've acquired a little bit.
Again, like, it just randomly cuts off in the middle of him talking.
Here is the school I told you about. We are very proud of this training camp, which allows new recruits to practice. It's worth practicing first before confronting Drax creatures. You learn basic weaponry and magic. Come back and find me afterwards.
Okay. I'll do the tutorial, sure.
Welcome to the training camp. You can train in archery, fencing, and even in controlling fireballs. Enjoy yourself, but do not forget everything.
Do not forget what?
Welcome to the training camp. You can train in archery, fencing, and even in controlling fireballs. Enjoy yourself, but do not forget everything needs to be back in its place for you to be able to get out.
Oh, interesting. So, like, you can... It'll give you a weapon to use, but you can't use that weapon anywhere else. Oh, okay, so we can zoom in and out. So we can zoom out. So that's archery. It's melee. Wozar.
Welcome to the magic training area. This staff will allow you to throw fireballs. Go ahead and kill a few poor goblins as practice. To throw fireballs, take this magic staff. Then, click on the monster using the right mouse button.
Alright, so we can spam it. Fireballs apparently don't do AoE damage. Let me just try something real quick. Okay. So it is right-click to cast Magic Missile.
That's it. Our visit ends here. I heartily recommend you go and talk to the villagers. Once you know enough, it will be time to go and explore the world around us. Good luck, and don't hesitate to come back to see me if you would like another tour.
Well, I'm toggling the map on and off, and it doesn't appear to do anything. So I guess no map in town. It said talk to people, but apparently I can't talk to them. How about Ridge? Ridge has anything to say?
Dedicated to following the goddess Calibar was attacked last night. There was not a single survivor. Signs seem to point to it being the work of a giant dragon. This latest incident has all the hallmarks of Drak, a necromancer, infamous, since he gained the power to turn into a giant dragon.
They were attacked by a dragon. All signs point to it being Drak, because Drak can turn into a giant dragon. I guess it makes sense.
Drak used to go by the name of Drakal Tannen when he was a simple monk of Calibar. His burning ambition drove him to devote himself to the most dangerous form of black magic, necromancy. When his peers discovered his horrific experiments, they banished him.
I'm going to have to get used to the camera movement, because it's inverted from what I think it is. Because it's not the right arrow looks right and the right arrow looks left. It's much more similar to what you would get in certain kinds of like modeling software, where we are moving the camera. The right arrow moves the camera to the right. Like if we were thinking like, if we, the player, the person who's standing here, like looking at the character, it's like if I want to move myself as if I am a floating camera right and left is how it works. Not if I want to look to the right. It's actually the opposite.
Drak's experiments finally enabled him to control a magical object known as the Astral Hand and use it to help him achieve his sinister goal. With this newfound power, he can now adopt the shape and the powers of a dragon. However, this is only a small part of the power he can obtain from this magical object. Once he has learned all its secrets, his power...
After many years of exile, Drak is back to take
Alright, do you guys have anything to say about, like, random quests I could do? Or is this all just going to be lore dumps about how Drak is a super bad dude, and he's a dragon, and he's a wizard, and he's a wizard dragon?
There is no time left, because once Drak has acquired the rest of the power of the Astral...
Okay, I get it. But what can I do besides just go out and try to kill the dragon directly by throwing, like, a half dozen magic missiles at it?
Unfortunately, 1,000 years ago, the ancient Druid...
Why are you telling me about things that happened 1,000 years ago? Why would you know more about what happened 1,000 years ago than I would, random traveler person, or random villager person? They alluded to the fact that I used to be from this town, so presumably their whatever history they have, I also learned growing up. Alright, well, I guess we leave town and see what happens out in the wilderness then. Okay. So it's time to explore in the woods. Like the mayor.
Welcome. I am the village chief. Unfortunately, we've been suffering a terrible famine since the Horn of Plenty was stolen by a sorcerer called Zoram.
There is nothing left for our children to eat. Please help us to find the Horn of Plenty.
My friend Raken has been gone for several months looking for the Horn of Plenty. Alas, I fear he will never.
Okay, so we're getting very like old school Final Fantasy vibes here of like you talk to the random villagers and they all tell you like the exact same thing. It's like, you must get the orbs. Like, okay, yes, I get it. Defeat Drak, Horn of Plenty. Understood. It's very interesting, though. I don't think I've ever seen this style. Like, this much lower to the ground, sort of over-the-shoulder thing for this type of game. So that's new and exciting. Or janky. Or both. It's very awkward to control. I'm betting this would be way nicer if I would, on console. Because anything where you have separate navigation controls from the camera controls can get really, really does lend itself more to like a twin stick sort of situation with a controller. Entrance to level 1. Level 1 of what? Okay, so now that we are... So now that we're in a dungeon, we get a mini-map. We have a mini-map with very, a very opaque mini-map. Makes it a little bit hard to see. Right button to open inventory. Alright, so we have a plus icon. Ah, I see. Here we go. It's just like, wait a second. It looks like I can level up, but how? What are we doing? So... 3 magic. Dex. Oh, we have... Okay. I wonder if strength affects anything. We would probably know better if strength affected anything if we had actually read the entire thing. The manual about how things work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. First couple levels are fast, I guess. What is this? A throwing knife we can't use because it requires dex. Alright, so far, it hasn't been too punishing as far as things like spell points are concerned. Wait. You do have to actually click on the enemies, which can be a little tricky. But wait, I think I saw this in the manual. Aha! We can move the minimap off to the side.
Yes.
I wonder if this is just early levels come super fast, or if this is like one of those games where the max level is like 1,000. So you get a ton of levels overall. Okay. I don't see a way to highlight things, but okay. See, I missed. Alright, so we can right-click to use potions. We don't need to use the keybinds. Presumably, later on, the keybinds will be much more important. But for now... Oh, this is the guy who went to find the thing.
Greetings, my name is Rickon. I was killed before finishing my mission, and ever since my soul haunts these parts. I will find peace only when the Horn of Plenty, stolen by the evil Zora, has been returned to the people of my village.
Right. We heard about you. They said it's like, this other dude left and he hasn't come back. It's like, oh, sucks to be him, I guess. Okay. Neophyte's robe, Neophyte's cape. They both give 2 armor. Level 5, age 20, victories, XP. Okay, alright. Oh, wait. There's food over here. Ah, I see. I can hold down control to run. This rug looks out of place. Like, if I didn't think it were just a weird lighting thing, I would definitely be like, yeah, there's a secret passage under that rug. Okay. Oh, wait. Like, wait, can we pick up that bow? Just picking up anything, because I expect that we're going to need money. Another throwing knife. It's also somewhat disconcerting that, like, I turn red whenever I, like, mouse over myself. Spellbook healing. Don't mind if I do.
You have learnt a new spell.
hold on. Why do I lose my spells? Why do my spells unslot themselves? So, this must be something I'm missing about the interface here. Because just like, I can go here, and I can say, okay, we have Magic Missile. But then when I leave and it's like, alright, now I'll have 2 is healing. But it forgets about them every time. Like, why is it unslotting my spells? Oh well, I guess we just only have Magic Missile for now. Are there going to be way more dangerous enemies down here in level 2? Oh, wait. There's a door. Oh, wait, no, that's all the way down in level 3. Neophyte's Cape. Oh, this one has magic resist on it. Helmet. Ow. What is the point of hotkeying things if you forget the hotkeys as soon as I do something else? Like, why would I... There's got to be something I'm missing here. Maybe I'll check the manual when we're on commercial break. Looks like they leave poison clouds behind when they die. Shield. Okay. Okay. So I see there's another goblin over there.
Yes.
Okay. So we need to not face tank things as a wizard. Go figure. How much money do we have anyway? 2,000. I have no idea if that's good or not. We can see chests in there because we can see through walls because of our weird, like, 3D perspective. Just breaking everything here. They spawn randomly on... When you break stuff, it goes to, like, to the floor somewhere nearby, which can be on the other side of the wall. Very cool game. Very nice. Alright. Healing potion. Okay. We're a little bit low on food, so let's eat some cherries. Excellent. No, that's the stairs down. I don't know if I want to use the stairs down. Whenever stuff isn't effective like that, I can't tell if it's like I missed, whether they're resisting the magic, whether like just the game is bugging. So we'll see. Perhaps I should go back to town and see what happens with certain, like, learning abilities. Like, see how the shop works with, like, selling things. See how identifying stuff works. We're at least getting plenty of mana potions and stuff. So we're not being really pressed for resources that way, which is very convenient. Oh, wait, more food. Wait, I need to move something. Oh. There we go. It was hiding. Okay, so we're gonna go back this way. So these rat men take 2 shots to kill. Most of the time. Okay. Spell book. Alright.
have learnt a new spell.
Helmet. Halberd. Unidentified. Okay, so this one actually says unidentified. Alright, so we can drop that, drop that, drop that. Drop that. Okay. Break things, we break more things, we pick stuff up. It's a little trickier without the more modern, like, color coding, like when things drop, like white, green, blue, etc., for different magical rarities. We found the path book. I don't know what that means. Okay, so we are going to, because we've been here for an hour, we're going to take our first ad break. And this is also our health and wellness break, where we stand up, stretch, refill our drinks, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff that is good for us. The game manual told us that every hour we play, we should take a 10 to 15 minute break. We're not going to do that. We're going to be gone about 3 minutes. So I will see you in 3 minutes, and we'll see what more we can do here. All right, we're back. So, we got a little bit of a snack. We refilled our water. And we learned that we have to shift click to fully set the things. Now, what does reflections do? I still don't know what reflections does, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see what we can't do about exploring the rest of this level. Oh. Yes. Okay. We're just gonna go really hard on the magic and hope that works out for us. Are we maybe ruining our build? Possibly. Who knows? Who's to say? Oh, a scroll of night vision. It lets you see armored enemies. Ow. Alright, nothing else in here. Just something that blew up in our faces. I wonder if this drains our food bar faster. I'm betting it does. Getting swarmed here. Throwing knife. Club. Resurrection.
You have learnt a new spell.
Well, since I opted to come in solo, I don't think Resurrection is going to be a particularly useful spell for me. I wish I had some sort of AoE damage, because this level appears to be full of just swarms of small things. Bats are notorious in video games for being problematic in that way. It's just like, are they difficult? Are like they healthy? Do they hit very hard? No, but they're tiny and annoying to be able to hit. Especially if you have a game like this that actually you have to go and get through the hitbox. Okay, what do we have? Unidentified. The Path Book. Wait. Scepter. This one does 1 to 3 damage. Getting a spell point back. Alright. We're getting a little bit better at our whole kiting thing. Now that we're not like just auto one-shotting everything all the time. Our accuracy is still leaving something to be desired. But yeah, it does feel like a very jank, like different camera perspective, sort of ARPG, like Diablo style. Now, we don't appear to have an XP bar visible at all times. Like, it's there in our inventory, but not, like, across the bottom of the screen, as becomes standard later on. And I would say, like, they didn't have as much to go off of at this point, but at this point, Diablo had come out, like, 3 years ago. This does not bode well. Why have you given me a room with so many chests?
I'm getting hungry.
Thank you. So many chests and multiple antidote potions. Like, you're making me worried that something is going to try to poison me shortly. Rags. Armor 10 required 10 dex. Or armor 2, 6 magic resist. Unidentified club. I see. I don't know what that did. Alright, it looks like it heals me. Alright, so we're exploring around here. We missed. We hit. There we go. Excellent, because we were about to be out of spell points. So, we got all of our spell points back for leveling. And we'll just drop that. What's this scroll? Night vision. What about these rags? Oh, the problem with the high armor rags is that they have almost no durability on them. These are durability 1, those are durability 2. So I guess we'll keep that around just so that we can put it back on after our rags break. It looks like the levels are getting substantially larger as well. Like much, much bigger than they were to start with. I don't like that hole. That looks like a trap. I wonder if I have to get in there from below? Or maybe there's a lever somewhere that'll open a door to it. That seems more possible. Or more likely, I should say. A sword? Not even a magic sword. Or at least, I'm assuming that if it doesn't say unidentified, it's not magic. Alright, we've got another unopened door over here. That's a lot of bats. And I managed to shoot the magic missile between all of the bats. Alright. We get to run around. Through the door. Okay, cool. We are now very low on spell points, but I guess we can drink a potion. What's in here? Looks like nothing is in here. And nothing is in here. What about down this way? More bats! Food. Spellbook. Light.
You have learnt a new spell.
Okay. Why does it look like there's a thing I can do there? It's because there's a grate. I see. So where are we headed next? I think maybe we head back to town just to see what all is up. Because I don't have a town portal scroll or anything. It looks like I didn't explore this level. Hello. Break the things. All right, up we go. Did I miss one, or are there respawns?
Be warned. This room is guarded by a powerful fire golem. It is here that I met my fate. If you manage to defeat this guardian, take his sphere element with you.
Okay, so apparently I just never explored this part of level 2. Alright, powerful fire golem, you say? We're running. Epic battle commences. How hard does this thing hit anyway? Like, would I be better off just face tanking this? We'll just drink some potions. I found a fire element sphere, which is what he told me to take if I could defeat the thing. What is it good for? I guess it's quest item? Wait, is that up or down? That is up. That's right. The first level was a little bit simplistic. I say, and I'd better not get lost in this overly simplistic level right after I insult it. Alright, off we go. Okay, how do I get out? Like, the ladder out is right here. There it is. Alright, I found the spirit of the guy.
My friend Rakin has been gone for several months looking for...
There is nothing left for our...
Okay, so he talks about his friend being missing. And even though we talked to the spirit of his friend, then, well, we're just not going to inform him that, no, your friend is actually dead. Alright, so we talked to this person. Sure, for free. Identify. +6 to hit. +3 to damage. +6 to hit. Repair. 1,400 to repair that armor. Huh. Haha. No. Sell. These clubs, they get sold. We can't use them anyway. The vitality requirements are way too high. Oh, wait, I needed to change something. There we go. Excellent. Halberd, also vitality requirements way too high. Oh, this helm. That goes away too. And we'll keep this around. Upgrade. 5,000 to upgrade. I don't even know what exactly an upgrade would do. Okay, so he offers me different things now that I'm higher level. Plus 1% armor. No. Alright, so we got a decent amount of gold, but gold's not useful for anything right now. Oh, wait.
I can teach you the following disciplines. Congratulations.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You will be doing the land a favor if you manage to recover the Path Book, which was stolen from the Merchants Guild. Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
I can teach you the following...
Wait.
Good morning to you.
They're stolen from the Merchants Guild.
I can teach you the following disciplines.
Alright, so I think we can just get, like, everything at level 1.
Congratulations. I can teach you the following. 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 Congratulations. I can teach you the following discipline. Congratulations. Your lessons were worthwhile. You have gone up 1 level. I can teach you the...
Good morning, my lord.
Alright.
Good morning. Friends are always welcome here. You can make a good investment here. We have the experience and guarantee your investments will prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask how much gold you want?
So the path book was stolen from the Merchants Guild.
Come in, my friend. Everything here has been designed to aid the comfort of weary warriors. You will feel pampered.
Okay, alright. Come back here, bastard. No, I'm trying to talk to other people. We got stuck on the chicken.
No one knows what became of the crystals. It is likely that the Guardian's heirs still have them today.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
The country is vast, and there are many opportunities for a young adventurer like yourself to make a difference. To gather the 7 crystals, you will need courage and perseverance. The one who succeeds will have the necessary power to defeat Drak and free the country from his clutches.
Good morning to you.
Alright, someone needs this book.
Good morning to you.
Come in! Come in! Here you will find the best range of quality equipment.
Healing, spell reversal,
Alright.
Good morning to you.
How about you?
Follow me. I'm going to show you around our town.
No, I don't need another tour. I need to know who to give this book to. Who's part of the Merchants Guild?
Good morning to you.
See locations already visited. Okay. Alright, cool. To rest. We're here to default to run mode. We'll do that.
The country is vast, and there are many opportunities.
No one knows what became of the crystals.
The country is vast, and there are many
No one knows what became of the crystals. It is likely that the Guardian's heirs still have them today. No one knows their identity.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You'll be doing the land a favor if you manage to recover the path book, which was stolen from the Merchants Guild.
We'll be doing the land a favor. Okay. So that's Augustine. But we don't turn it into him. We need to turn it into the Merchants Guild.
Good morning, my lord. Here you'll find some potions, spells, and...
What do we have? Reflections, Resurrection, Healing. We already know all of these. Amulet of Poison Resist, Fire Resist 15%, to hit 9%, 2% armor for 24,000 gold. Well, I don't have enough gold to buy any of this stuff anyway. So. Maybe the Merchants Guild is outside? Like, we'll go this way and see what happens. Because the village here was the one that's like... They had a separate quest for me. So maybe... the Merchants Guild will be another place I can run into out here that might have a use for me. But we'll have to find it first. What's that?
This is the Song of the Snakes. To play it yourself, have the reeds sing, starting with the smallest and ending with the biggest.
Okay. The Song of the Snake is smallest to biggest. And we have found the fairy lake. Understood. We're just walking around the outside to try to see what all there is around here. Entrance to level 5. Aha! So we can skip ahead. Wait, no, okay. Kind of odd that the weak stuff is up top. You would think that any of the weaker monsters, being close to the human settlements, would be the ones that got purged, and natural selection would take over, and you would only get the small stuff close to the humans, and and then the weaker enemies would be further away, because they'd be protected. Towards the north. Well, I don't think we want to go to the north yet. I think there's probably other things we have to do out here first. Like actually exploring the rest of that cave. It probably has another quest item in there somewhere. Oh hey, we went up a level, even fighting this weak stuff. Cool. We still haven't found out who we can give the path book to, besides, like, they said the Merchants Guild, but I have no idea who represents them or where to find them. So we're just gonna carry it around with us for now. What's over here? Nothing? Alright, well, back down into the hole we go. I wonder if we should have taken the skip to level 5. It'd probably be a good idea, I suppose.
I'm hungry.
Wizard needs food badly. Understood. A classic problem. And presumably a reason why you might not want to have sprint mode turned on constantly, but, you know. There we go, level 3. Which means we still haven't explored all of level 2. So we bailed on it early because it was like, oh, shiny, we can go to level 3. And if I wanted to bail early, then I probably should have just taken the shortcut up top to go directly to level 5. But okay. Come through here. And where was the way down? It was not here. I don't think it was over here either.
Zoran's lair has no entry. Doors are useless for a powerful sorcerer like him. If you give me the Sphere of Fire and the Sphere of Ice, I think I can negotiate with the Spirit of the Stone and give you access.
Okay, so I need to find the Sphere of Ice then. Was that also up on level 2? And I will once again be punished for not exploring fully? The answer appears to be yes. Alright, so back up we go, I suppose. Alright. The game really is like, no, but for real, you should explore everything. Okay, we're going around here. Oop. I wonder why I'm getting such low damage numbers. I wonder if you can't overkill things. Like, if I dealt damage on the first one, is the second one guaranteed to only do enough damage to finish them off? Because I know some games do that. No idea if this one does or not, but... Hold up a sec. Well, actually, I do have a way down here. So maybe it's actually the opposite. We got the fire further up. And now we need to go further down to get ice before we go back up. No, I'm just deluding myself. This is where we just were. We need to stick with the original plan. Oh, that's not the original plan. Bring me back. There we go. In brilliant 640 by 480. Oh, wait. I think I see an ice elemental. It's right here, and I just missed it before.
You will soon enter the retreat of the Ice Golem.
Ice Golem.
Be wary of him. His power is awesome. If you manage to kill it, don't forget to take his sphere element.
That's right, we're face tanking and using potions. Hooray, Ice Element Sphere. Now we can head back down. Because we have both spheres. And let's hit this health shrine. Hooray! Alright, we need to come all the way around to the other side to talk to the dude.
Zoram's lair has no entry. Doors are useless.
But I have the spheres.
Now give me the sphere of the ice element.
Okay, so I do need to drag and drop onto
Good.
him.
This is the cloak of clouds. It will enable you to pass through the walls of Zoram's retreat. When you return the Horn of Plenty to the chief of my village, I will give you a reward. Good luck.
Oh, okay, alright. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit 1 instead of F6. Alright. The restart in town does... Alright, we still have everything. We're just hurt in town. I wonder what the penalty is. Did we lose gold? Did we lose experience?
I feel no evil presence in...
Alright.
I'm getting hungry.
Good to know.
Welcome. The king has promised a reward for anyone who can recover the Medallion of Melchior, which was stolen from his magicians.
Thanks for telling me. We're gonna leave now. And then we're gonna head this way, and we're gonna skip straight to level 5. Because, well, that's where the fight is. It's gonna be interesting trying to dodge magic missiles while also casting magic missiles. Assuming we don't try to brute force it, which might be the better option, all things considered. Actually, level 5 is not where we even need to go. That fight is on level 4. And as far as I can see, there wasn't a way to get from 5 to 4. At least not without killing that dude first. So, I guess we get to do a run back. Did you just dodge, or was that just convenient pathing? Alright, down we go. And we get a nice long run back, where we can consider the flaws in our previous plans. Actually, wait. That makes this a little easier. A little bit of extra light. But let's see. So every magic missile he casts is doing exactly 8 damage to us. So what is our health total? 34. So he kills us in 4 shots? 5 shots. So that does make things a little tricky. But it does mean that every 4 shots we drink a potion. Or cast a heal spell. Either way, really. Here we are, level 4 again. Why do I... Okay, so I dropped my weapons and my helm. But I keep the... Okay, so I lost all of my equipment except for the quest item that lets me fight him. Fortunately, at this level, my equipment wasn't doing very much yet. I still have my potions. And that's what I'm going to need in order to fight this dude. I hit the wrong buttons. I was spamming mana potions when I was low on health. And I was missing all of my magic missiles because I was trying to pay too much attention to my health. We put our gear back on. And we got the Horn of Plenty. Which, presumably... No. There we go. It's gonna let us get back in. This way? Yes, this way. A lot of running around. Without any sort of, like, town portal scrolls going on. Is it this way? Where are the stairs? The stairs are not in this direction at all. Understood. We go this direction. You'd think that with as many times as I had run through this place, I would have figured out the layout by now. But unfortunately, as a upside of how there's not a fixed camera, how you can spin the camera around, it does give a little bit more variance. By which I mean, I don't know exactly where I'm going anymore. Like, it's way easier if it were a fixed camera style, where it's just like, okay, well, what are we doing? Well, yeah, the exit's to the top right. The exit's always to the top right.
Yeah.
But we don't do that here. please, please game, I beg, just some sort of area of effect spell, if you please. Come on now. Come on. Okay, alright. This is fine. At least is there anything good in these chests? Alright, so there's a hit stun mechanic. I have a shield on. So it appears that I occasionally block attacks coming for me, but when I do, there's kind of a stun animation that plays, which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. I swear, at least one of these has gotta blow up, right? Or not? Okay. We got lucky, I guess.
I'm getting hungry.
Yes, yes, I understand you're getting hungry. Please have a snack. Wizard, as always, needs food badly. Although this is not quite as punishing as that game regarding food use. Because that is from an old arcade game. I mean, I say old, I've seen it in arcades in, I won't say recently, because I haven't been to an arcade recently, but in modern day, at least. Within this decade. But that's because food was kind of like your arcade sort of make you add quarters thing. It's like if you just gradually drain and you need food, or alternatively, wait a second. Aha! We can auto run. If we know the locations of stuff, we can auto run. I kind of guessed that we could do that in town. I didn't think it would work in dungeons. But this is much more convenient. And while we're auto running, we can look at things. Alright, yes, we do want to head south. Because we have the Horn of Plenty.
Welcome. I am the village chief. Unfortunately, we've been suffering a terrible famine since the Horn of Plenty was stolen by a sorcerer called Zoram. Thank you. This object means so much to us. With it, our village will prosper once more.
Yes. Now my soul is free and I can join my ancestors' efforts. I wish you a long and healthy life. Goodbye.
We got a Crystal of Wisdom. Oh, is that one of like the 7 crystals that we need to collect? Cool. Which means maybe the guy who talked to me about...
feat! You have found the crystal of wisdom, but there are 6 more crystals to be found before you can prove that you are the chosen one.
What if like 7 different people each got 1 crystal?
Crystals, bring them back to me. I will then be able to call up the might of Caliban, the time orb up here. See you again, and good luck.
Do I know who you are? Do I know that you're not actually Drak in disguise?
Ah, there you are. You will need courage and desire to find the Shield of Light.
The Shield of Light?
Ah, there you are. You will need courage and desire to find the Shield of Light. It has been lost for generations now.
Good morning to you.
Who was the one...
Ah, there you...
What a feat!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. The king has...
Good. You will soon... Zoran.
This is the...
The country is vast, and there are many opportunities for a young adventurer like yourself to make a difference.
No one knows what became of the crystals.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You'll be doing the land a favor
Augustin.
if you manage to recover.
Alright, we need to find Augustin. Grubber, Ridge, Alex, Augustin.
Perfect. I'm glad you managed to find the path book. This heroic act will certainly be appreciated by the Merchants Guild. Here
I
you
know
go.
it will
Some
be
gold
appreciated by the
pieces for
Merchants
your hard
Guild.
work.
And they pay me in gold, as expected of the Merchants Guild. Okay.
Can I ask how much gold you want to deposit?
We dump all of our money in the bank. Sell the sword for 250.
Game saved.
Ooh, game saved, indeed. Okay, so what are we doing here? What do you have for me? Amulet of Poison Resist. +1 to Vitality. 11 Magic Resist. 4 to Strength. Well, we only have 6 strength, so that's a lot of strength. But yeah, we have been running around for another 2 hours now. Or, well, for another hour. We're on our 2nd hour total. Which means it is once again time for our health and wellness break. Wherein we get up, we stand up, we stretch, we move our legs, we avoid blood clots. We grab drinks, snacks, use the bathroom. All that good stuff that is just taking a little bit better care of ourselves than staring directly at a screen for the whole time. Now, we read the game's manual in the beginning, and it said that for every hour of gaming, you need to take a 10 to 15 minute break. We will not be doing that. We will be taking a 3-minute break, because that's the amount that Twitch heavily encourages. It's not the minimum possible you can run, but it's the minimum possible I can run to turn off pre-roll ads. So with that, we're going to take a 3-minute break. go ahead, take care of yourself. I'll be here when you get back, and you won't miss anything. I need to set up hotkeys for this shit. Alrighty. Let's get back into it. I hope everyone had a good break. I got a snack. Come on. Game, come on. Don't break on me. Alright.